Hello, my name is Alice Kaneya. I'm a CPA and the owner of Gold Accounting Tax. We specialize in real estate accounting and tax. Today, I'm going to be talking about meal expenses. Expenses for certain business meals were amended by the Tax Cut and Job Act. Entertainment, amusement, and recreations are not deductible expenses for tax purposes, meaning they're disallowed expenses. The IRS allows a deduction for ordinary and necessary expenses paid or incurred during the taxable year in carrying on any trade or business. Meal expense include food and beverages. For the expense to be deductible, they should not be lavish or extravagant under the circumstances. But here it's gonna be, the call is between you and your CPA. Because, for instance, for a waterfront real estate agent, taking a client to a high-end restaurant just to be able to attract them or maybe to maintain them, the bill is gonna be totally different compared to somebody who's listing maybe properties that are below 200,000. So it's your call or your CPA call to know what is not lavish or extravagant. The second point is the taxpayer should be present at the furnishing of food and beverages. So if you have a prospect or you have a client, you can send them to a restaurant, tell them to have dinner or lunch, and you're gonna pay. You have to be present at the time of furnishing the food or beverages, and it also has to be business related. The amount of deductible expense should not exceed 50% of the amount of expense. So for instance, if you went to a restaurant and spent maybe $300 with a prospect, you can only deduct $150 of that expense. The food and beverage are provided to a current or potential business client, customer, consultant, or similar business contact. So it has to be somebody who's either a client or maybe a business contact or a prospect for it to be deductible. So you can take your friend for dinner and be able to deduct that. That's not allowed. In the case of food and beverage provided during an entertainment activity, the food and beverage are purchased separately from the entertainment, or the cost of the food and beverage is stated separately from the cost of entertainment on one or more bills, invoices, or receipts. So if you went to a baseball game or a basketball game, or maybe you went to the theater, for it to be deductible, you have to be able to separate the two expenses, the entertainment from the business meal, and only the business meal will be deductible. And also you have to be discussing business. There's a thin line between entertainment and ordinary and necessary meals expenses. Entertainment means any activity which is of a type generally considered to constitute entertainment, amusement, or recreation, such as entertaining at nightclubs, cocktail lounges, theaters, sporting events, hunting, fishing, or vacation, or similar trips, including maybe vacations taken by family members. So if you're not going to be discussing business, then it's not, and you eat, the meal is not going to be considered a business deduction. But for instance, if you have employees who are working late or working overtime, you can be able to deduct that expense. Also, if you have an employee who's out of state, or you yourself, you're going out of state for business purposes, then that is deductible. So it's best to either consult a CPA or you can contact us if you have any questions. My email is alice@goldaccountingtax, and we're happy to help.